maybe about 5 shows back, 6 shows back. I don't even know how long. The last time we spoke about Diddy or whoever it was, when we spoke about this stuff last time, I said it will be a few months before we're discussing another one. Matter of fact, I didn't say that. I said it'll be before the end of the year before we're discussing another case. Like Steven says, Nostradamus business. So we're here right now, and we were right. Now there's another mogul, hip-hop mogul, called into question. And today, they've called out another big fish, Jay-Z, Jiggerman, Hova, all these different names, man. If you're of my age group, then you know who this brother is. Well, you know who this brother is if you're of any age group. Jay-Z has now been called out. So I'll give you the quick rundown. They're saying that years ago, over 20 years ago actually, there was a VMA after party. A 13-year-old girl went to New York by herself, then snuck into, a limo driver allegedly brought her to meet Puff Daddy, and she got into a VMA after party, and she alleges that she was assaulted. You should know the story by now, people. Relate with this. Jay-Z's responded straight away. He asked them, he said, yo, I dare you to make this criminal, not civil, make it criminal. He called them out. We're back in the same place we've been in for the past few years, numerous times, of discussing this. So for me, I'm just looking at it like this here, and I'm going to say it like this. There's not too much you can really debate, because nobody knows. Innocent until proven guilty. That's what I'll always say. Innocent until proven guilty. Now, the court of public opinion, I know there's a lot of I'm going to say it straight. Let me say it straight. There's a lot of conspiracy theorists who are like, I told ya. And in my head, I'm like, listen to the story and make up your own mind of what you believe, and then let the legal system take its course. But upon what I'm reading, I'm saying a 13-year-old girl done all of this. Not to mention, she was able to box a grown man who would have had security, etc., and then escape from this mansion party that she was in. Now, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying it sounds like a movie. And I think that until you're in the position of being accused of something that you have not done, you won't understand what innocent until proven guilty means.
I'm saying let's wait for the facts to come out, man. Let's wait for the facts to come out, because Jay-Z's talking high. He's speaking with chest. He's not mincing his words. So let's wait for the evidence. Because I remember you said to me, yo, we forgetting about, because I know we were compiling the itinerary for today. And you said to me, yo, man, forgetting about the Jigga, man. The Jay-Z, fam, you must have heard about. I said, yeah, man, but I truly say early still, you know. I don't know it, innit? I ain't saying he's innocent. I ain't saying he's guilty. I'm going to wait. You know what I'm saying? Let the legal system do its thing. Whether they decide to go criminal or civil, let it do its thing. He's definitely come out swinging. Like, as you said, he said, I didn't even hear about that part before you mentioned it. I dare them to make it criminal. But I know he came out and apparently he put out a statement saying, yada, 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 going to fight this. You know, the usual statement. And I did hear whispers, Mark, correct me if I'm wrong, that he also said, reveal your identity as well. If you're talking big and bad. You know what I mean? Because you know they always want to stay anonymous because he's saying reveal your identity. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens.
Right, he's handled it. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't in their world, you know. Right. Because remember when all the Diddy allegations came out and he kept quiet? And people were like, he's not saying nothing. He's not saying nothing. That's a sign of guilt. Jay-Z come out, Stephen, with the quickness. And they're like, look how fast he's responded. He don't respond to things that fast. He's guilty. So in my head, I'm like, you're damned if you do. You're damned if you don't. There is no debate to have, people. What needs to happen is wait until the legal process takes its course. A lot of people their mind's been conditioned. Anytime somebody else who comes from a background familiar to theirs is accused of something, they're guilty. They're guilty. There's people that's actually writing comments like, I was waiting for him to get called out, A, B, or C, and then they continue to repeat rhetoric that has been popularized online by people like Jaguar Wright and people like that. So you can see that people want to see the man fall. They want to see him fall. Look at the story and use your own head. Does it make sense? Now, if you believe it makes sense, let the legal system do what it is that they need to do. Because if you're dealing with VMAs, you're dealing with cameras everywhere. A VMA after party, it's going to be hard for somebody to forget that. So let's see. But the way I see it, Stephen, is I'll say it straight. The face of all these heinous acts are being assigned to all these famous guys that are from
the hip hop
community. So think 100%. About it. Look at all these historical claims, 25 years, 30 years ago, all these historical claims. Why are people not asking the questions that make more sense? Like, where was this 13-year-old girl's parents? Where was she at this time? What's happening, Stephen, is people now know that the court of public opinion proves you or finds you guilty immediately. So now people can actually say, you know what? Now, I'm not saying that this is the situation with this. Again, we'll say it again. We don't know. But there are people that'll be like, you know what? Yeah, I was around them, man, there about 20 years ago. I'll go to them and say, yo, you did this to me or this happened. Guess what? You need to pay me or I'm going public with this. The allegation is the conviction in today's world. People are already making up their mind because the things I'm seeing is, yeah, he's guilty. What about Foxy Brown? I'm like, but didn't Foxy Brown just come out a few months ago and say that that was not true? That was debunked. Then they're like, well, he done this to Rihanna. Has Rihanna vocalized anything like that?
Oh, I had cancer when she was a youth.
I've heard that one as well, which that's been debunked as well. They said that she was over 18. I don't get it. I don't know. But like I said, let's see what happens. But the way I'm seeing it is, it's looking awfully weird that these men are now the face or becoming the face of. For me, that sounds strange. Wouldn't you say it sounds strange?
It's not. No. It sounds strange, but it doesn't surprise me, Mark. We know it's not an accident because when did the Diddy thing really grab traction, and when did it really start going on Diddy? When they wanted to sweep the Weinstein thing the Epstein thing under the rug. Because remember, there was the Diddy stuff bubbling, but it didn't really explode until around then. And then everyone forgot about the island. Everyone forgot about the list. Everyone just went on with their lives.
Exactly. So this is why I say it's important not to find people guilty. Yeah, we should have learned that. But like I say, we were one of the few channels that were saying this, and it's just continued to naturally happen. And we'll see what happens with this. But one thing I will say is that nowadays it's crazy that the allegation is enough. I think Jay-Z's did the right thing. He's come out swinging, and he said that he's looking to whatever he wants to do, go court, whatever he's on, all of that. And I think that's how you have to do this, because let's say if Jay-Z now comes out and is able to shut this down or able to debunk this, that changes how these allegations work in the future. Because right now, anyone can say anything, and people are pretending like Diddy wasn't this guy who was loved by the whole of Hollywood. All these same rappers now that are saying whatever they were saying, they were around this man.
You were hugging the guy weeks before this news broke.
Facts. Man were wearing matching outfits with him, all kind of things. But all of a sudden now, my man's A, B, or C.
Captain Sicko.
So I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see what comes from it. There's not too much that we can actually say.
Not as yet.